everyone. Here we would like to present about our debate, and the issue is about the COVID-19 vaccination process in Indonesia. And I'm as a contra. My name is Theresia, and Diana is pro, and Sekar as contra, and Lina as pro. Plus closing. First of all, I'm as contra. And the motion of our issue is the public's view of the process of implementing the COVID-19 vaccination in Indonesia. Many worries have happened to this vaccine because the new vaccination uses one type of vaccine, while there are 6 types of vaccine. Then, for example, I will be vaccinated. Now, which vaccine will I get? You don't know yet, so don't let the section in this regional regulation be imposed on citizens when they resume or get vaccinated. Citizens can exercise their right in Article 5 of the health law, for example, if they receive to be vaccinated. From the public who are afraid of the side effect of this vaccine, they think that this vaccine can kill them, based on jabarprof.go.id news. COVID-19 vaccination can be easy place for commercialization. Commercialization is legal as long as it is transparent and clear. Free and independent vaccination have clear difference. It all depends on individual preference. For example, if the self-vaccination is booked, then there is no need to wait. Of the issue of the price of vaccine A, vaccine B, and other vaccines, the price are clear. This vaccination could become a business area to increase state profit. So there is an explain of an official who receive vaccination. Even an official, there are those who receive vaccination based CNNindonesia.com national as Ripka Tipaning. And the government must also test the vaccine for several groups of people who have decent background. As in discourse from CNBCindonesia.com news, people are afraid the vaccine not make them healthy, instead could take their life. Thank you.
Vaccination against the coronavirus or COVID-19 is very important. Why? We can see that until now, the coronavirus has been running for full 1 year and has taken many victims, so that we can see that the death rate in Indonesia due to contracting COVID-19 is increasing every day. Even as a result of this COVID-19, the life and economy of the people threatened. But in the end, there are several countries that have found several vaccines that can be used to break the chain of spread of this COVID-19 infection and reduce the number of COVID-19 cases, which are still increasing, and some countries have even implemented this vaccination process. As we all know, in early 2021, the government has found a bright spot where some vaccines will be used in Indonesia, such as the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine, and this is from the UK. And next, the Sinopharm COVID-19 vaccine, this is from China, and then Moderna COVID-19 vaccine, this is from United States. And next, Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine, this is from United States. And next, Sinovac COVID-19 vaccine, this is from China. And next is Novavax COVID-19 vaccine. This is from United States. And the last one, the COVID-19 vaccine produced by PT Bio Farma, is the red and white vaccine. Well, after the test was carried and it had passed and obtained the BPOM certificate, there were only 4 vaccines that could be used. It is the Sinovac vaccine, AstraZeneca vaccine, Novavax vaccine, and the last is the Pfizer vaccine. Based on the Minister of Health report regarding the update on the implementation of the COVID-19 vaccination process, there were 10 million injections until last Friday, March 26, 2021, which consists of health, human resource, public officer, and the elderly and the general public. Why do we need to vaccinate? Or why vaccination is really important for us? From this vaccination, we can increase the body's resistance and immunity as well as immunity to a disease. Therefore, vaccination is very important as a form of self-protection against disease, especially during COVID-19 pandemic. Even so, if the community has received vaccination, it is hoped that all of them will be able to maintain health protocols to prevent transmission, so that the COVID-19 virus doesn't spread against to others.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sekar and I'm from opposition team as a second speaker. I still don't agree with the vaccination because I doubt the effectiveness about the vaccine. And why does government bring in vaccine that have not passed and phase 3 clinical trial? Why not wait to pass the phase 3 clinical trial? What's more, the vaccine has not been confirmed as whole, and this vaccine also cannot protect us in the long term, and not really enough to protect us from infection. Further research is still needed to determine the long-term range of protection about the COVID-19 vaccine. Not to mention the many news about the vaccine that have been circulated. I, as a public, are confused about this, especially for people in remote areas who are selecting about information and regarding the COVID-19 vaccine. And there is a lot of news circulation. There are those two who have been vaccinated for 2 doses but are still exposed to COVID, and a lot of other news. Public thought because the socialization about the vaccination itself is left far behind with information about the gestation of vaccine research in several countries, plus the phase 3 research process has not been completed in many countries. And moreover, if you refuse to be vaccinated, you will be subject to fines. What if these people come from families who don't capable and the government should prioritize education and information about the COVID-19 vaccine, especially for people who live in remote areas and still lack information. And the government is too hasty to inform COVID-19 vaccination. In fact, the results are not clear whatever is safe for community use because the phase 3 clinical trial have not been completed everywhere. The government is also in a hurry to impart something that is not yet clear. Setting up system for vaccination is important, but it's also not necessary to overly promise that this will bring the pandemic under control. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maulina. Now I will make a video about the bill and I'm from team government. I agree with the ongoing vaccination process in Indonesia because vaccination is a very good. With vaccination, the immune system is a stronger can meet COVID-19. With vaccination, students can also go to school face to face, and can social well, and can minimize economic and social impact. The benefit of the COVID-19 vaccine are not only for the health sector, but also for the economy and social sector. If most people already have a good immune system to fight COVID-19, the social and economic activity of the community can return to normal. The main goal of COVID-19 vaccination is to reduce transmission or transmission of COVID-19, reduce morbidity or mortality due to COVID-19, reach growth in social herd immunity, and protect from COVID-19. In order to remain productive, social, and economical, vaccination also aims not only to break the chance of disease transmission, but also in the long term to eliminate and even eradicate the disease itself. If a person does not undergo vaccination, he will not have a specific complaint about a disease. Vaccination not only aims to break the chain of disease and epidemic transmission, but also in the long term to eliminate and even eradicate the story or eliminate the disease itself. The implementation of COVID-19 vaccination aims to protect the public from SARS-CoV-2 infection, which can cause illness and due to COVID-19. If the vaccination coverage is high or evenly distributed, enough people in the community are vaccinated. Is it hoped that group will be formed so that they can reduce the spread of the virus, break the chain of transmission, and will be afraid by an epidemic. With the growth of society as well, productivity will increase so that the economical and social impact, which have been one of the main issues of the COVID-19 pandemic in addition to illness and death. However, is it important to remember and become an important note? The coverage of vaccine around the world is limited so that the implementation of the COVID-19 vaccination is carried out in sight. Therefore, the implementation of COVID-19 vaccination must still be accompanied by implementation of strict healthy protocol, such as wearing masks, using hand, and maintaining a safe distance of at least 1 until 2 meters. This does not only apply in Indonesia, but all over the world experience and must do the same. Allowance of vaccine has not yet been covered, but if you use a vaccine, the body will be strong force. Vaccines are biological product that certain antigen in the form of microorganisms or their part of the substance the product have been processed in such a way as to be safe. Given to someone will have a specific active effect on disease signs. With the knowledge they have, healthy worlds will later be able to provide social to the community, especially those who are still indoors. They must confide the public that this vaccine will protect themselves or others from the transmission of COVID-19 virus. The healthy workers must be able to provide an understanding of this vaccine, that the corona vaccine will protect yourself and others. This is especially so for those who are still indoors, who hope that no one is afraid or does anymore. Maybe only they from our group. So last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.